Hello, everybody. Naughty Nana Duds. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good. And it looks like the election that we had in British Columbia, the Conservatives lost, and the New Democratic Party won. Now we have another one in Saskatchewan where the NDP is running against the Saskatchewan Party. It's going to be a tougher hill to climb, but I think they've got the right equipment. I'm just saying. So anyway, there's that good news. And on a sad note, Teri Garr passed away today at 79. She had MS. Fabulous actor. She was so funny. When she did Young Frankenstein, she was amazing. Both her parents were in the business. Her mother was a costume designer. Yeah, it was pretty cool. In fact, her mother did the costumes for Young Frankenstein. So anyway, yeah, here we go. Remember I was telling you about that other scam that Trump had going? Well, I finally got all the information together, and it's from Alex Aronson, and he's on the new Legal AF on the Midas Touch Network. He's got a good show. He talks about democracy and all the good stuff. I got a new light, so it's driving me crazy. I don't know what it's doing for you. But anyway, the new Ruth Bader Ginsburg PAC, and this is his title, sparks controversy with pro-Trump campaign. Now, it seems this is a brand new $19 million PAC, and you know, just as luck would have it, they just missed the pre-election filing deadline. So they don't have to disclose donors, and they don't have to disclose how much those donors gave. At least when you guys got Bloomberg out there back in Harris, he gave $50 million. It was in the papers. These guys, it's all secret. And wait till you find out how this money gets filtered through. I don't think you're going to be surprised, though. These guys called it the, makes me sick, Ruth Bader Ginsburg Super PAC. And it has a split picture of the mango moose knuckle on this side and Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg on this side. So they have the split picture of the two of them. How insulting is that to every non-MAGA woman in the country? She fought until her dying breath for women's rights and bodily autonomy. And this is beyond disgusting. Donald Trump has stripped women's rights away, and those MAGA maniacs are talking about taking voting rights away. You ask any of those women, they interview them all the time, do you think women should vote? And without hesitation, no. You ask some of those trad wives, do you think you should have the vote? Oh no, that's a man's job. Is that anything like a black job? Just saying. It's like some kind of job. All those fake preachers are saying this out loud, that women should not be able to vote and only men have the right as God ordained it. What the actual Ruth Bader Ginsburg had no respect for Donald Trump. And that's why I think they named it, because she said so on many occasions that she thought he was pretentious and fake. She was right again. How dare they put her name on anything connected to the mango moose knuckle or the MAGA idiots out there? How dare they? That's an insult. Imagine what the family's feeling. They're so worried about winning that they are willing to abuse her illustrious career and treat it like shit. That's how worried they are. They're going to lose, and they can't handle that. So they're going to go with somebody who was a winner and then drag her through shit. In a new ad, he says that he and Ruth Bader Ginsburg are on the same page. He will not put a federal abortion ban in place. Insinuating that he's just like RBG. On her deathbed, her fervent wish was they not replace her until after a new president was seated. Couldn't wait to jump on that bandwagon, though. Yeah, they I think she wasn't even cold yet, and they had Amy Coney Barrett going through the confirmation process. She died 6 weeks before the election. And within a month, Amy Coney Barrett was installed. That's a slap in the face to everybody, too. Unfortunately, she passed away. And Bitch McConnell could not wait to rush through the Heritage Foundation's wishes and told Trump Amy Coney Barrett will be the next Supreme Court Justice. Surprise! Now, Amy Coney Barrett belonged to a cult. It's an offshoot of the Catholic religion. It was also what Margaret Atwood, oddly enough, did her research on for Handmaid's Tale. That believes the 14th Amendment right to life is that a fetus has right to life, no exceptions, and the cult believes that starts at conception when absolutely nobody knows they're pregnant. They want to bring back a Victorian-era Comstock Act that makes it illegal to ship by mail or receive by mail medical instruments that can be used in abortion care so that they can ban the morning after pill and mifepristone, making it illegal. So what do doctors do now? They have to hitch up their horse and ride into the next town to pick it up themselves so it doesn't go through the mail? They're bringing it back that far. So Kamala and Tim are right. We're not going back. We are not going back to those days. I remember those days in high school. Back alley abortions and stuff. It was in the news all the time. Women are not baby-making machines so that white evangelical MAGAs can force women to be birthers. We're not. We are stronger than that. We are women. Hear us roar. There are a couple of PACs right now that are pushing money, allegedly, into swing states, like the dark money folks in the Independent Women's Law Center. Doesn't that sound like a good place to go? Independent women. A law center. No. Wolf in sheep's clothing. And the Independent Women's Forum. There's nothing independent about these trad wives that are running this. They are running it for their husbands. There's nothing independent. They're very dependent and made to be there. It's like Ruth Bader Ginsburg used to say, we can do whatever we want as long as men keep their foot off the backs of our necks. They have renamed the original group to the Independent Women's Forum, which has been renamed because originally it was called Women for Clarence Thomas rather. Either way, they're both sexual predators. Just my opinion, mind you. Yes, Women for Clarence Trump. I can't stop saying it. Women for Clarence Thomas. So, they don't give a rat's ass about women's rights because Clarence Thomas put his friggin' mark on that, him and Alito, on Dobbs. They are really, really far-right organizations that I'm guessing their husbands have allowed them to be a part of. And I guess they need a softer-looking henchman while stripping women of their rights and freedoms. Ginny Thomas is their biggest advocate and probably paid more than most to tell you anything you need to hear. Doesn't matter if it's right. But Ginny Thomas is their megaphone. So, tell you anything? Women for Clarence Thomas, Ginny Thomas is their biggest advocate? Of course, right? These folks have been around since Bill Clinton ran, but were perfectly fine with Clarence Thomas sexually harassing women. At least the women Bill Clinton were with were in a mutually agreed upon affair. He doesn't deserve all the blame. Both Paula Jones and Jennifer Flowers knew he was married, but went ahead anyway. Paula Jones allegedly didn't have sex with him, but she sued him for sexual harassment and won over $800,000 in a settlement. $800,000. She did give him her phone number and said she wanted to be his girlfriend. So when he phoned her a few times, she clocked that up to sexual harassment. That's the way I see it. Other people are going to see it different, no doubt, in my military mind. I'm just saying. But he and Flowers allegedly had a 12-year relationship. So tell me she did not know that he was married. And then now back to the RBG part. RBG Pact, they're saying they back everything she believed in. Seriously? Not even close. Not even close. They are besmirching her good name for money. They figured if they slapped her name on it, people that are Republicans and leaning towards pro-choice will put money into this because of RBG name. No. Don't be fooled. They are besmirching her name for money. It's another scam and a cash grab. She is rolling in the grave right now. And I hope her family speaks out about this. And I hope the information stations will talk about this. And I hope all of you will talk about this. This is how far they're willing to go to ruin a woman's name like RBG. They're using her name so they can lie and deceive people into donating into this dark money group that wants the 14th Amendment right to life, making fetal personhood a thing at any stage of the pregnancy. Be angry, be informed, don't accept the lies, inform yourself, do some research, be proactive. And for Christ's sake, if you're living in Pennsylvania, today's your last day to vote early. Get to the polls today. I don't care if you got to hitchhike. Go to the polls. I don't think that's a good idea, however. But yeah, get to the polls any way as possible. Vote as early as you can because that takes the strain away from poll workers, like I said in my last video. Vote early, vote blue, because literally lives are depending on it. Now, if you're new to the channel, give us a thumbs up. Hit the like me, love me, share me. I love you so much. There's my new pin. Yes. So, God bless all the soldiers, those here, and those who have passed on. Nana loves you so much. Be good, be safe, and please take care of you first so you can be good to somebody else. Oh, I love you so much. I really do. Mwah. Take care of you.